but there are a lot of CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom. Make me I got hungry and I ate it. We're Americans and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating and I'm reading a book. And this wave just comes up.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere! You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda?
Trunk cover.
Is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn.
Girls do.
They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor.
Drunk up, Mike. I think you're a little too drunk.
Yeah, I got trapped in a corn maze. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns, okay? So I don't know how to commit murder with Loyola Davis, okay? So I'm not a graveyard smash, okay? That's not me.
That's not anyone.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So you wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah.
Sure. Uncle, everybody.
Drunk Uncle, everybody. All right, folks, welcome to another Drunk News Report. And here we go with some more insanity that I have planned for all of you. So let's go ahead and bring in our co-hosts and our guests, and then let's do some intros, and let's get into saying hello to our side chat, and then get into the substance, the meat, and the potatoes that I have planned for you today. Jesus Christ. So here we go. Let's bring in our co-host, and that is everybody's favorite.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking. don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And yes, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I still don't get. I'm nobody's favorite anything, you know. Well, maybe
Oh,
somebody's favorite enemy or somebody's favorite person to hate, but
I'll say this, even though Dog doesn't agree. You're my favorite co-host. So, all right. So let's go ahead and bring in our
he's not a
doggo.
co-host. He's just a dumbass.
Yes. So here, let's bring in our doggo.
I'm just
There's
a
our
fucking
doggo.
weird stooge to you two, aren't I? I'm just a fucking guy.
But a lovable dumbass.
Fuck the both pair of cunts.
You're my co-host. All right, let's put it that way.
Co-host.
Yeah, you're the
Bringing you up.
No, he's the co-ho.
But you're still something for this channel.
Oh, he's something,
you're the
all right.
doggo of the channel. So
Yeah,
you're a
He's
thing,
something,
and
all right.
Yeah, that's me. I'm something.
All right,
Oh,
so
yes, you're something.
Let's do our intros and then let's say I decide chat. Excuse me, pardon me. I did not mean to burp into the mic, although I did. But here we go.
Kill us.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect, nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
What? Jesus. I'm going to play it again, even though I think it played for all of you. But we're going to do it again. God
It's
damn.
just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
War never changes. And we are the Galactic Penguin Federation, NASA's enforcers. We rain fire on our enemies and fight hand to hand across the galaxy. We are ever seen, yet we are never seen in our fight for liberty. We will kick down any door and fight any secret societies.
I knew it. She's a lizard person.
My name, Commander 401. And this is how we handle our problems.
You gotta step up and beat that bully with a stick.
Grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Yes. How are you doing, Commander?
All right. Just got done hanging out with Purple and back. I put a link in the chat there. Hopefully, some people will come.
Yes, definitely. All
Yeah.
right, folks, let's go ahead and say hello to our cinema chats, and then we'll get into days of the year, and then we'll get into all of the stories that I have. And I know I only posted 4 stories today, but I have like 20 for us to go over. But let's crack on.
Nice.
Let's say hello to our cinema chats, and we have a Canadian All-American.
Man.
We have a something stupid.
Stupid. Hey, Dave.
Dave.
And we got a Dave.
Dave.
And we have a new person.
Yoram Aaron.
Say that once again, dog.
Yoram Arenved.
Okay, that's probably way better than my dumbass could have fucking said that shite. And they say welcome, and they say my semi AC Wendy. I feel like we have another bot here. But if you're not a bot, please let us know. I was going over something earlier about Josephine Jesus or some weird. Never mind. We'll talk about that for crazy shit, dude.
Jesus.
There was like a female Jesus or something, like Jesus's sister. There's some weird fucking conspiracy about that I just found.
That's not canon.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be hilariously silly when we freaking go. It's Sophia Jesus or Christ. It's Sophia Christ is the female Jesus Christ supposedly or something, and we'll go over it for crazy shite next week. Yeah, it's Sophia Jesus. It's Sophia Jesus, I think is the name, if I'm remembering it right, because I just saw it an hour ago. But let's crack on. Let's say,
fuck?
If you are here in the cinema chat, say hello to us. And if you just want to be a lurker, totally be a lurker. But we would like you to let us know that you are here, and we will say hello to you. And anybody who posts anything in the cinema chats, I will say I didn't put up a goal yet because fuck it. But if somebody wants to, I don't have shots, so never mind. I'll eat a bug for $20. Let's put it that way.
And apparently,
yeah,
we should have done a different stream. You shouldn't have been here. Your aunt should have been here, and she should have been doing a ton of drugs. Because then we would be baking a cookie.
Yeah, cookie would have been baked. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, anyways, you were throwing me off for fucking hot second. I was like, where are you fucking taking us, Brainless? Then I fucking that was a great great journey you took us on. So
sometimes I say smart things.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was golden. Somebody clip that out because fucking finally said something smart. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so we have World Arabic Language Day. Like melody. Go ahead.
Put a chud. It's Arabic. Oh, cunt.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. And so the melody from a distant land. This language dances with intricate calligraphy, inviting exploration into its rich tapestry. And yes, the Arabic language and writings are
indeed the Arab writing, but also the Chinese and
sure, Mandarin's amazing.
Yeah, like all those writings, I think they're beautiful. It looks nice. Better than our alphabet.
Well, back in the day, they were trying to make it look like script and beautiful, and now we just made it look like, like we just made
it. And also like the Korean, I like the Korean writing for some reason. I don't know why, but
it definitely I get you. So, anyways, the next one is Flake Appreciation Day, and it is Snowflake Appreciation Day. Answer the phone.
We get to appreciate all the megas,
all the flakes. Yeah, exactly. So, answer the telephone like Buddy the Elf Day.
Oh, fuck
so
off.
If anybody calls you, answer the phone like Buddy the Elf.
Come on, Americans are fucking.
That's only a national day, so that's only from Americans.
Mm-hmm. National Roast Suckling Pig Day. A mouth-watering centerpiece, crispy to the outside and tender on the inside. The aroma fills the air.
Well, it's not a centerpiece. A suckling pig is a tiny little thing because it's still suckling off its mother.
Hey, don't tell me how suckling.
That's really small.
It is super tasteful. It really is.
Yeah, no, it's piglet.
Really.
It's technically piglet, right? But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
don't tell me how sweet your pig is there, dog. Otherwise, never mind. We'll talk about that later. All right, folks, let's go ahead and crack on. And what I want to do,
sweet pig.
If you've not voted in the poll, please go ahead and vote in the poll. We're going to give it a little bit of time, and then we're going to start with things and stuff and things first.
Yeah,
we'll get into a couple of
Slim's poll.
Yes. Yeah. We're going to get into a handful of, or a couple of awesome news things. Then we will get into your poll. I want people to arrive here, get settled in, get a drink, get some smokes, start smoking something. I don't know. Do whatever you do. I don't fucking judge. And then we will get into what my judging is completely different than the other type of judging. It is like how deep your pain tolerance is like the judging that I go into. Anyways, we'll talk about that later in my dungeon. So I'm such a nerd, I know. Let's go ahead and start with this. Oh, I should probably share it first, right? Is that how that works?
That would be more fun for the rest of us.
It would be hilarious if I just sat here and I just commentated on stuff that y'all couldn't watch. That would be hilariously fun for me, but not for you. And I'd probably lose all my subscribers.
Stupid, actually, but
it would be the stupidest thing in the world. It totally would be the stupidest thing in the world for my dumb ass to do, because that's not how you actually put on a stream. All right, let's crack on. Jorman, were you trying to say? Never mind. Please let us know that you're not a troll. Bot. I believe they are though. But let's crack on. Let's crack on to this.
Yeah.
Something there.
I am going to speed this up just a little bit. Sorry. Normal one. There we go. And then this is
the vending machine with a twist. This one asks you to give instead of receive.
Yeah, the giving machine, which allows you to donate Christmas gifts to those in need, has returned to the mall in Columbia. And WMRT News' Kara Burnett is live there this morning. Kara, today is family night. Look forward to this year.
Yes, and let's listen to how this works, because it seems kind of weird. I mean, like, you think about it, it's like, wait, look at how it looks like a vending machine, right? So how do I donate money for somebody else to get something? That's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, that's an interesting concept.
You put your money in it and you wouldn't get anything back or out of it.
But then when does somebody get something back? That's the conundrum, right? Where and how does it go to other people? That's what we're going to find out in just a second. And this is from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I normally do not promote this group.
No, but like, hey, if they're doing something good, that's you got to give them credit for doing something good for a change.
And from what I've come to understand, and thank you for saying that, Commander. One of the people that work at the bars that I hang out at is an ex-Mormon, and he said these things have been around for like 20 years. He said there's been a process like this for a long time. This is not a new thing. Maybe it being in a vending machine in this certain way may be new, but they've been doing this with the Mormon Church he said since he was a teenager, and he's in his 20s now. So 12 years or something. But let's crack on and let's find out how this works, because I like this. Once again, we're not anti-religion, we're not anti-things if it is properly helping society.
Anti-ideas. We're anti-certain ideas, not anti-people.
I would like to know, it says there 100% of your donation will go to the charity of your choice. Now I get it, you put money in and press a button what charity you want it to go to. But surely, how are they paying for the machine? You know, it's like these, you know,
Well-
these fruit machines. Surely, you know, they're putting these in clubs and pubs and casinos for a reason, to make money.
Well, obviously, they're totally lying about 100%. It's going to be 100% of whatever you pick to give to the charitable organization is going to go to. But yeah, maintenance obviously has to happen to these and blah, blah, blah. But when do these organizations ever tell you the 100% truth? Obviously not. But let's crack on. And thank you, Doc, for spoiling the whole thing by reading words. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's crack on.
Yeah, well, guys, you won't find any
Words.
snacks or candy or chips in this vending machine, but what you will find is that you can donate college textbooks, right? A baby goat. You talk about after-school snacks, just things that people sometimes take for granted. So tell us a little bit more about this giving machine and this campaign that you guys have going. I know that it's running now until the
December 18th.
All right.
Limited time only, so you got to come on down to the mall. Yes, there we have.
So technically, today was last.
No, yesterday. Oh yeah, you're still in the past.
So everybody go and use these systems that just expired today. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
No,
Doesn't
but
matter.
I was like, and I'm pretty sure it's, as they said, like donate books. Like that's probably all religious books. Not
well, it's no. Hold on. They said school textbooks. So if somebody needs a math textbook, anything that goes with the school curriculum, because of the way they worded it.
You know what
so
their
I
school
believe
curriculum
that,
is?
Well, it could go to a religious school something. I don't know, but
Well-
anyways, let's crack on. Go ahead.
Now, I'm not going to say this, but not all religious charities, specifically, like when I was a kid, Jew, right? Angel Tree gave me a Super Nintendo. I know that they were trying to buy me to be a Christian. They never did, but you didn't have to be a Christian to fill out the Angel Tree thing.
Yeah.
And they came to my school and they gave me a Super Nintendo.
Yeah. One of the things that a bunch of us, I didn't do this as much as a lot of other people did, but like one of the things that you could do being a junkie and or a traveling kid or a couch surfer is you could go to certain churches and they would give you vouchers for free food, a free hotel room, and a couple other things. And literally, like, you could just live off of them giving you these vouchers to some small extent. I never really used those because I was able to like make my money like by busking and doing other things to where I didn't have to like, and I liked working. Like instead of sitting around twiddling my thumbs in a fucking hotel room that somebody else paid for me, I'd rather like, I mean, I love watching TV and movies and stuff, and I do that a lot, but I would rather go out and just like sit on the fucking street corner and just freak out a bunch of kids and make $100 in one day just flipping out fucking families by doing stupid little tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm not working. I'm just making a bunch of people flip their fucking lids. It doesn't matter to me. Anyways, let's crack on.
30 different items. We have 5 local charities in the machine and 2 global charities represented. Prices range from $10 for socks to $150 for a bed. The greatest thing about these machines is they're complete.
A bed. That's amazing. Oh my God. That's fucking awesome. I don't believe in their ideology, but this is cool that they did this. And I didn't really know this was a thing for as long as it was.
I think like in every group, even those kinds of group, there are people that are genuinely good people.
Yeah, no, and once again, we'll reiterate this a gazillion and a half times. I'm not anti-organizations. We're anti-extremists. That's the people that we are trying to disprove and all that stuff. I'm so glad these things are happening. Do you want to know why that I am proving that? I'm showing this video. Because once again, I'm here to help the people and to share information with all of us, rather than being like, oh my God, this is a religious organization, and I don't want to promote them at all because no, I don't care. As long as people are being helped, then fuck yeah, let's promote the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? So let's crack on. I'm gonna let her talk for just a couple more seconds because
the collection plate in my local church because I know it goes to the village.
That could be a little bit different in the Americas. Most of the time, all the collection plate stuff goes straight to the fucking people working there. Yeah. Well, and the employees and stuff, and they like give like 10% to a homeless organization or something. So once again, look up what your church is doing and how much they're giving for how much you're giving them to see. Because like Kenneth Copeland's little flunky buddy said the other day, I don't have enough jets. I want as many as Kenneth Copeland. If you love God, you will give me as many jets as him. And it's like, wait, what are we talking about again? Because homeless kids are dying in the street, and you need another jet, bitch. No, fuck you, homie. Like, you need to fucking start saving the fucking kids that are dying in the street, masses. That's where you need to throw $1 million. Like, if one of these people threw $1 million, if Elon Musk threw $1 million at the homeless problem in the Americas, it would technically be solved for, like, if it was done in the right way, it would be solved for
$1 million.
Hold on. It would be solved for a second. And then we could prove that if you put these things in place with the money that we could put into the place, we could help that not be really a thing anymore. And I'm not going to say it's 100% that it's going to go away. There's no way we're going to get rid of homelessness 100%. That's not a thing. The only reason there's countries around the world that have no homelessness is because they like get rid of them secretly.
Yeah, Trump suggested that.
Yeah, no, I know.
But do you know that like in America, like the top 1% can completely solve homelessness in America with spending less than 1% of their money.
That's what I'm saying. If the fucking
they could actually completely solve it. It'd be gone. It would not exist anymore. You would have no more homeless people.
May I bring something up because you brought up that pile of human excrement, Elon Musk. He's basically saying that organizations that help the homeless just purposely perpetuate the problem. And then he likened homeless people to just a bunch of drug-addicted animals because Elon is a fucking cunt.
He's a fascist. We know this. He is at the moment trying to influence our fascist, the fascist part of our government. Yeah.
So one of the other things I want to say right quick is, everybody's so anti like street drugs, but guess what? JFK Jr. fucking said about him being in high school.
RFK Jr.
He said, I was a flunky until I started shooting up heroin, and then I became an A student.
Yeah. It was RFK Jr. Yeah. What a cunt.
Yeah, heroin totally makes you a better student. Are you fucking kidding me? If he would have said Adderall, if he would have said meth, if he would have said cocaine, if he would have said uppers, I would have been like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense because I did that too. But he said heroin. No, you can't fucking get. No, the reason you got straight A's. The only reason. The only reason you got straight A's, bro, is because your fucking daddy and mommy have a fucking diamond mine in South Africa. You twat. They were scared to flunk
that's
you.
Elon.
That's Elon.
Elon isn't even Kennedy's name.
Sorry. Anyways, JFK Jr. still his legacy. What do you think if you were a teacher and his legacy was that family that you were gonna flunk him? Hell no. Are you dumb?
Hell yeah.
Well,
fuck no. You're gonna totally
here's
be
the
like,
thing.
go ahead.
My mom did flunk the child of the mayor of what's now the Jersey Shore, and the principal just changed the grades to an A anyway.
Yeah, and so who knows if that didn't happen? Who knows that may have happened? Maybe the teachers were like F F F F, and JFK's Jr.'s family came in, because I don't know when, like, you know, I don't know who and when would have been, you know, his parent at the time, and I don't know the lady.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
RFK kind of the good RFK kind of left us too soon.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm getting at is I don't
And we were
remember
left with his
like
twat kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But anyways.
often it is like if you change his grades, like, oh, we'll make a generous donation, and then schools are very quick to bow to that kind of shit.
When you buy a wing of a school as an addition, they're going to do whatever you want. Like, if you're like, would you like a new science wing? Would you like a new technology wing? If you would like a new freaking library,
Yeah,
here's
but
the
Slim-
money for it. Go ahead.
Slim, you're talking about a guy who got a brainworm from drinking raw milk, who's still promoting raw milk.
I know, and that too. No, I know. And he said the worm ate half his brain, and the heroin, and all the, like, dude,
Well,
he's
that is
even fucking
understandable.
more of a. He's even more of a half-wit than my dumbass, and I did way more drugs than him. But like somehow, like I have come out of this being like, well, the problem is where he got put and where he, you know, like he's, because he was in the rich field, he got thrown into the things, and before the COVIDs, he got thrown into being exposed to a bunch of the conspiratorial, conspiracies. Just like
He was doing anti-vax shit.
Yeah.
All the way back
Yeah.
in 2017.
Yeah, exactly, Tim. That's what I'm saying. Is he was already into this, just like David Icke. It's pretty much the same story, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the same difference. It's people who grew up almost richly, but then kind of made a name for themselves a little bit, and then just springboarded themselves off that. Because David Icke, all he has is he got what, like 1 gold medal or something like that in like running or something.
No,
Is that what it is?
David Icke was a goalkeeper. He was a football
Yeah,
goalkeeper.
he was like,
and
I'm a
his
football
team,
guy, and
Yeah.
then let me sit on this show here and tell you how he's Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
And
in
then
83.
everyone laughed at him.
He used to do
It's getting fruity here, Slim.
When we had
Who
the
is
four-
this? Who's this? Who's that? Who is that?
It's someone fruity.
Do we know who that? Wait, is that our fruit? Nuh-uh. Is that our mango?
That's I think that's an armchair quarterback.
Nuh-uh.
I think
No
that's an armchair
way. I don't believe
quarterback.
it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's no way that.
Should
that
we
is
see?
who-
Let's
Hey.
see. Let's see.
In the grim darkness
Wait.
of modern America, where
Why are
governments
you
fall
playing
from
that?
insanity wanes,
I don't know,
a
I
shadowy
pressed
figure
the-
arises to champion freedom in its most.
I pressed something. I didn't know. Oh, that's why I didn't notice it was. Go ahead. Bring them in. Oh shit, you are in. Sorry. I have to move it to this.
Wait.
Hey, how are you doing, Mangoes?
Hey, Mango.
Hello.
So professional. So fucking
It
professional.
is. That's it. We epitomise professionalism here. Of course we do.
Hey, well, do you all wonder why I don't have 1 million subs and there's not 1 million people watching us? The proof was exactly what I just did, and that's why. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's because you and fucking Brainless are the Laurel and Hardy of fucking the internet. Simple as that.
How dare he?
Yeah, well, I
We
mean,
love you anyway.
yeah. So how are you doing?
I wish I was
Chica?
that skinny. I still
Sorry,
wasn't.
sorry. But how are you doing, Chica and little one?
Apparently, little one has way more to say than I do.
That's why I asked.
He's big mad at me right now.
Why?
Oh, I wouldn't let him have any more chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah, no. Fuck that.
He does love his chicken nuggets, doesn't he?
You just gotta wait a little bit longer, homie, and you'll get your nuggets, just your nuggies, just a little bit longer. All right, and so,
Slim.
Go ahead. Yes,
I do have something coming for you from Lizard. The package got sent. I will be sending that out to you very soon.
Ooh.
It's a fucking.
Sorry, I had
it's an anal intruder laced with fucking razor blades. I'm guessing.
So he's currently dying. So give him a second.
No, I'm totally stoked on that because I get to get a bunch of candies and things from other places that he's sending me. He's sending me a bunch of things from other places that we've never tried. And so what we're going to do is when I get the box, we're going to open it on stream and we're going to try.
What, you're going to do a review?
Yes. And I don't remember, but there's candies from multiple places. And my brain, because I talked to him so long ago about it, I'm not going to say where I think they're from.
Well,
but anyways, so we'll just go from there. We'll just go from there.
In Q8 at the moment.
Yeah. But I thought he was going to send me Israelian, Qatar, and another places.
Yes, he has.
There's also other things, right?
He has a few different places that he's sending you stuff from. Yes. There's some things that he's sending me from. So I'm thinking when I get everything, I'll send you your stuff.
And then we'll do.
And once you get it, yes, we'll do something together.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. You'll be doing something together, hey?
Yes, and we'll do tastings and showings off of this. Go ahead.
Well, I just say I shall copyright that word Israelian.
Oh yeah, and we probably shouldn't say that because they don't want us to say that anymore. Like we can't say Israel and stuff like that. And I just said it, son of a bitch.
Okay.
Why?
The social medias right now do not want us to say certain of these words. I can't say a certain direction and a bank together. Let's put that.
Okay, so we have a whole bunch of Kuwaiti stuff coming to us.
Yes.
Qatari stuff from Qatar.
That's what I was. I didn't remember how to say that properly, but thank you for saying that. Cause go ahead.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out once.
You'll figure it
in a week or two or whatever when we get it. When it gets delivered to me, we're gonna do a whole unboxing of the Lizard's cloaca stream.
Yes, because it's
these are bugs from different countries.
It's gonna come to me first.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna repackage and send it off to you, Slim.
Yes.
And we will go from there.
Yes.
Well, a lot to Slim. He loves them things.
There's so many good things that are coming to Slim. He's gonna fucking love them.
Yeah. Lizard told me a little bit about some of the stuff. That's why I know a little bit about what we're talking about. But let's crack on. So, what is the thingy-mabobber that somebody's sharing? What's the why Nurgle is the thingy? Is that you, Commander, that was sharing that?
That is something the Commander has shared, yeah.
And would you like us? Would you like us to share that, Commander, before we get into more meat and potatoes?
Bro, you did bring up RFK, and this was about RFK and Nurgle. They're best buddies.
Yes, okay, so this is one of those things. Did you send me a link to this before? It was be a whole... Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Let's
you just didn't, like, play it.
Yeah, okay, so let's now go ahead and play it. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and it should...
Enter RFK Jr.,
there we go.
the unwitting herald of Nurgle, the plague
and I'm going to
put
Warhammer
40K
spreading
gifts that are as dubious as they are dangerous. It begins with the most humble of blessings, raw milk. Yes, raw milk, the unpasteurized elixir of freedom, now bearing the taint of H5N1, a bird flu virus with the potential to bring pestilence on a biblical scale. Reports out of Fresno, California, tell of a dairy farm whose raw milk has been linked to this virulent strain.
Mango, test your voice right quick.
And who, pray tell, is a loyal patron of this farm?
We're good, okay.
None other than RFK Jr. himself.
Okay, I'm
the
going
man
to
who
step away for just
proclaims
like
his
5
crusade
milliseconds
against
while we
pig
read that,
pasteurization
this
while
is,
sipping the dubious
a little
drafts
bit
of his
longer.
favorite farm. The owner of this farm, a man whose denial of H5N1's presence in his milk is as firm as a Nurgling's embrace, has caught the eye of RFK Jr. Not only does Kennedy trust this dairy magnate with his milk, but he also believes this individual should shape the nation's health policy. Yes, the very same man whose product was quarantined by health officials for its viral stowaway is now poised to wield influence over the FDA. Truly, Nurgle's blessings work in mysterious ways. But RFK Jr.'s dedication to spreading health freedom doesn't stop at milk. He stands unyielding against vaccines, even as evidence piles up like the corpses of those left unprotected. Samoa, 2019, a measles outbreak devastates the island, fueled by Kennedy's anti-vaccine rhetoric. Neighboring islands, vaccinated and vigilant, watch the plague pass them by, a grim reminder of what happens when science is spurned. And now, the spectre of H5N1 looms larger. A recent paper in Science warns that a single mutation could enable this virus to jump from human to human, sparking a pandemic that would make Nurgle himself grin. Yet RFK Jr. and his allies, like the raw milk enthusiasts rallying under the banner of Make America Healthy Again, MAHA, insist there is no danger. Raw milk, they proclaim, is the path to vitality, a gift to the faithful who reject the corrupting hand of modern science. Their vision for America is a warped parody of health. Picture RFK Jr., adorned in the garb of a plague priest, chanting the virtues of raw milk while chain-chewing nicotine pouches.
I knew you're totally joking there, Billy Blue.
It's a carnival of contradictions, a celebration of ignorance in the name of liberty. But let us not underestimate the seriousness of the threat. As avian flu wreaks havoc on poultry farms and egg prices skyrocket, the raw milk rebellion risks becoming a vector for an even greater calamity. And now, with RFK Jr. maneuvering to install his dairy prophet as a federal policymaker, the lines between parody and apocalypse blur. In this dark timeline, where RFK Jr. dons the mantle of Nurgle's champion, the stakes have never been higher.
No, I
Will we succumb to
you're
the Plague
joking.
Lord's gifts, or will reason prevail before the milk
And you can
sours
totally joke
completely?
about it.
Only time, and perhaps a healthy dose of pasteurization, will tell.
Yeah, once again, there's a beep reason why you need to. Yeah, a modern technology, you twats. Like, how much crack are you idiots?
Yeah, but
smoking
modern technology is evil.
How much heroin are you shooting up? Never
Didn't
mind.
you
I'm
hear
just-
that?
Okay, just.
Didn't you hear that? Those who choose not to partake of the corrupting hand of modern science. I mean, we only decided to pasteurize milk by law 100 fucking years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And there's technically, anyways. So
Well,
now let's crack
that
on.
proves
to-
how backwards and how back in time.
Oh my God. The raw milk movement that's going on right now is so fucking insane.
It's stupid and it's shite because it doesn't make any sense. Yes, if you want to get something from your local dairy that you get and you drink in like 1 to 3 days, totally, I'm okay with that. But if you
Here's the thing though. The vast majority of farms that you can get milk from, they boil their milk. They pasteurize it.
Yeah, no, that's what pasteurization is burning off the things that would potentially harm you. That's why, like, when you get the flu and you get other illnesses, you get a fever. It's because your body burns away, hopefully, without killing your brain, which doesn't always work, the thingy-mabobber. And that's exactly what you do. And that's why, like, Mango, why do you cook things like eggs and milk products?
You eat
and
eggs
other
raw.
things?
Come on.
Oh,
That's the next thing that they're going to say.
To get rid of all of the excess shit that you shouldn't be consuming. No.
That is the diseases, the other things, the all the stuffs that you do not want to eat that are alive in your body. You know?
No, one of the things that I encounter all the time is people being like, "Oh, hey, you mix raw egg into your carbonara. Why is that?" Because I pour the boiling hot pasta liquid into the egg so it cooks. What do you want?
It gets cooked.
Like, yeah,
It gets
you
That's
boil
how you
shit
make carbonara,
to
by
get
the
rid
way.
of things like listeria, right, Mango?
Yes.
Salmonella, that's a big one with
Yeah,
eggs.
I mean, well, the other reason why we boil the milk
technical
is
word for
not only is it
Well, I was going to say the technical word for
pasteurization.
salmonella is epic shit.
Yes, but go ahead, Commander, please.
Well, I mean, let's look at it. The avian flu has jumped to cows.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we just boiled the fucking milk, how the less chance the flu virus has to come into contact with people, the less chance it has to mutate for person-to-person transmission. So we boil the damn things to reduce public disease and stop pandemics.
Yeah, and why do you cook pork at a certain temperature for so long,
So
and
that
then
a worm
keep it
doesn't
on?
eat your brain?
Yeah, exactly. Like JFL MNOK Jr. has experienced
God
because his
damn it.
dumbass didn't take that advice because he's a
Billy Boy Blue said, "All I heard was mango is cooked."
I
Damn it.
I put that up earlier. But anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and
but
go ahead.
just so y'all know, when I was growing up, we lived like right down the street from a goat farm.
Oh Jesus.
So we had goat milk, goat cheese, everything right at our disposal. We did it all. I milked goats myself.
Goats are assholes. That's why I said
they are.
They're assholes.
But milking goats, not a fucking problem. The goat milk, not the same as cow milk.
Yeah.
Just so everyone is aware.
Yeah.
The mass production of cow's milk comparatively to any other milk is insanely stupid. So how do you make sure that gazillions of fucking gallons of this thing does not taint the American population, and not just even talking the world population? You need to do certain things like goddamn boiling it to make sure you kill the bacteria, the weird worms, all the weird things that are in there for long enough so somebody can put it in their refrigerator for 2 weeks and hopefully it doesn't go bad. You know what I'm saying?
Here in the UK, it's illegal to sell raw milk.
Yeah, and now it is illegal here. Not literally. I pretty much is it.
Which raw milk?
Raw cow's milk.
Okay, there you go.
Is it unpatched?
We even have a cow's milk that is sterilized. You pasteurize and we also sterilized cow's milk as well, which tastes like shit. I don't like it, but
because you can have raw cow's milk, you can have raw goat's milk. It's all different.
But then isn't there like there's like multiple different of the thing which is raw, and so there's pasteurized, there's another version, and then there's raw, and there's also another version that I can't think of. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
We're all going to be drinking fucking dog's milk one day or cat's milk.
What the Beck?
Yo, Beck. What up, Beck? Beck. But anyways,
hi, Beck. How you doing?
Get your milk boiled. Let's put it that way. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Is if it's not pasteurized by the company, boil your milk before you drink it. Even if you get it from a local farm, just barely put a little bit of fucking heat to it, and then you can cool it down. And you can drink it cold. You just need to. What?
If you warm it over 88 degrees, then it's safe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just like boil it for a little bit and then away, and then sure. That's what I'm saying. Just take it, put it in a bag, put it between your butt cheeks for about a half an hour. Take it out and then put it back in the fridge. Totally do that. Totally do exactly what I just said.
In the grim darkness of contemporary America, where we have to tell people to fucking boil their own milk and eat food that's safe. For crying out loud, you do in many ways need a fucking nanny state. I mean, in some ways we don't, but the leaders need the fucking nanny state. I think your average person knows.
Well, I mean,
hold on. Look at what. Go ahead.
To be fair, there are plenty of places where you can drink the milk and it's okay, but you cannot trust the water.
Yeah, well,
Clint.
Yeah.
You cannot trust the water. My current neighborhood, you cannot trust the water, but you can trust the fucking milk.
Even here in the UK, we've had times when the water systems fail, and we're told to boil our water until it's cold.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's an exception. That's not.
It's rare, but
in the Americas, you do boil your goddamn fucking tap water. Do not even trust that bullshit in the Americas. I don't care where you're from.
You can trust the water in some places. But you cannot trust the water in many others. I can trust the milk where I'm at. I cannot trust the water.
For now.
I'm not going to trust the water in northern Colorado. Being this close to Wyoming, I'm not trusting that bullshit for any reason. Anyways,
Wyoming's real?
I mean, maybe somebody hit me in the head with a hammer and I hallucinated that I performed there multiple times. Maybe that is a thing. That could be. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's real or not, although like literally 20 miles up the road. Anyways, let's crack on. But because Mango said it, you're welcome, everybody.
To be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
And to be fair. All right. So now that we're here and we're there, here is this amazing thing that these people are doing for sick children in a hospital. They're dressing up
that
as
is awesome.
superheroes while they're cleaning the windows of a children's hospital.
That
So all
is
of them are-
awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Look at how amazing that is. That's so fucking awesome of these people to do this type of thing.
Why was Spider-Man in a harness?
Well, yeah, that's a little weird, but anyways.
Oh,
But look
thank
at there's
you,
Robin.
Spaghetti!
Yes. And I thought I shared the audio of this, and it was a news report. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Like, we don't have to hear them explaining. I totally told you the exact same thing. And I think it's in like Philadelphia or something like that. I don't remember exactly where. But these window cleaners, for the holidays, went and did this for the children at this hospital, and I think it's a long stay hospital as well. So it's they've been in there for months, if not longer than that. So thank you very much. Stop the stupidity, Brainless. Will you let us know who are all members?
IRL bloopers, Reader of Pain, To Mommy, Miracle Man, Sydney. Those are the people that have gotten
a membership.
Yeah, membership. Stupidity person.
Yes, thank you so much. Go ahead.
I am about to dip out.
Why?
Just because my phone is being weird. So, my links, I've posted them.
Yes.
If anyone would like to help out with Small Humans Meds, despite hooves.
What? Just let us know if you don't mind what goal we probably need to get at or something. And if
I'm about 125 away.
Okay,
so
all right. Well, we will definitely start working on that. So, all right.
No, it's gonna have to be New Year for me to help out. It's too close to Christmas.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like I've always said, it's your money. Do with it as you please.
No, I always help out, but it's a week away from Christmas. I need to sort my own children out.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, you're fine.
Yes.
We're a week out from Christmas.
You need to sort your kids out.
So yes,
I have no Christmas for my kid because I'm doing his meds.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right.
There's priorities. There are things that you have to deal with that you don't expect, and that's okay.
Yes.
Now I need to help Small Human out.
So,
oh my God.
Let's say hello to Reader of Pain, and you're very welcome.
Hi, Reader.
And let's go ahead and we will. And Tubians, yes.
Hello.
Welcome. So let's go ahead and get into our next thing, Bobbers. Thank you for being here. As always, wait. Can you spend 30 more seconds to watch this?
Yes.
You just spend 30 more seconds to watch.
I got you.
Dije, yo con eso se está echando a perder, o sea, por el color. Y se le empezó a mover. Mira, ya tiran los piecillos.
They found a live frog in their spinach. Yeah, there's a live frog that's not even opened yet. This is not even an open bag. They literally they're in South. Well, obviously, there's some way that like oxygen is getting in. Or there's obviously it's not completely sealed 100 million %.
And it probably was the product was probably cooled, which made
it go into hibernation.
That was about to start really slow, so it would use quite a little bit, just almost no air.
I mean, on top of that, you have to consider the time that there have been multiple rats found inside of Pepsi.
Everything. Yeah, exactly. So obviously this is gonna happen. Like this is nothing new, but it's so funny that it just happened. This was posted a couple days ago. Let's see. It says 5 days ago is when this was posted. All right. So thank you very much for being here, Mango, and we will see you. And we will be sending money. Don't worry. And let's go ahead and
Love you, girl.
Love you guys.
Love you, Chica. Yeah, definitely. Anytime, please show up and let us know whenever you say any other things.
I should be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yay!
So
sorry.
It's Crackpot Conspiracies, and we're going over some beep stuff. So you're gonna love it.
I'm excited, but
yeah, it's gonna be.
You guys have the links if anyone wants to help.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Also, there's this dude in Slim's community named Q.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to help Q, his links are somewhere.
In the Discord. It's in the Discord and just the regular top.
I understand where he doesn't want other people finding out that he's asking for help.
Yeah.
Because they'll do to him what they did to me. So if anyone wants to help Q, by all means, help Q first, then come to me. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want him to deal with the same type of shit that I have dealt with.
Yeah, I just wish he would come in here more and show himself more, other than just begging.
Yeah, I think his situation. It's hard for him to.
And that's fine. That's fine. That's again. I'm not saying anything.
Yes.
So, but anyway,
I don't know. That's Ginger.
No.
So let's
also known as Ginger Nation, if I'm not mistaken. Because
yeah.
I believe
So anyways,
their names on PayPal.
It's more so. You would like him to be a part of the chats, the stream.
Be really involved, but I know what happened, and I understand. I was just trying to poke at the bear a little bit. That's all I was doing. Anybody, please go donate to help him for sure, to make sure that they can eat. And please, we're going to be throwing our panties. I mean our underwear. I mean our money at Mango, to help pay for little small humans.
Small human is about 135 away from his meds.
So give me a day or whatever. I'll that I got you, girl, because I just got paid and all that stuff. But anyways, let's crack on.
And I'll be back tomorrow. So
yes,
love you.
And love you all. Love you too.
Yeah, love you
and
too.
we'll see you tomorrow. And have a good rest of your night. And tell Small Human the weirdos said, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, and a big hug
from Uncle Dog.
Yeah. So anyways, let's crack on with the next thing above is, you know how around the country they've been seeing these drones? Well, now it's in my goddamn backyard.
Mysterious drones making headlines again. This time they're being spotted from one coast to the other, from Connecticut to New Jersey to California. Large drones being reported flying it.
Don't fucking ruin it, god damn it. No, it's a handful of things. No, this literally is a handful of things, and we'll be going over all of them eventually. We're just doing this as like a little fake news segment about it for just a second, because it's so
leaving
funny.
Many residents wondering what exactly is going on, and they're not the only ones. These sightings sparking questions on Capitol Hill too, and many of you have emailed us with pictures and videos showing sightings here in Colorado.
That's right, Fox 31's Ashley Michaels is speaking.
It's just an aircraft. It's got the FAA required strobes.
That's all it
Well,
is.
well,
That's
and
how you can tell
drones-
the difference between a high-flying jet plane at 30,000 feet and a satellite, because one of them will be fucking strobing away. That's what.
Well, these are very, very low, very, very low to the ground. But once again, a 3 foot 4 foot drone that somebody is testing as a small company, a test company. If they don't go to a certain height, they can literally do this illegally without telling anybody.
Right.
So it's either a
It's
handful of small.
classified as an ultralight.
Yeah, exactly, Timely. So it's either there's a small hand, and again, we're gonna go over this probably next week. We'll see. I don't know. I have to like gather like a handful of things and look it over because we just had a governor over here, I think is who it was, that was taking a video of Orion's belt. The 3 stars with like 2 stars over here. He's like, oh my god, there's goddamn drones over here.
It's more stars.
no.
Just the one in the middle is a cluster of stars.
Yeah, and then the other thing is,
Sorry.
I
The
don't even know.
Pleiades.
Do I have it for this? I may not have it for this because I thought it was too stupid. But let me check. No, I didn't put it for this. I put it for crazy shite. It was a person who posted during the day on his phone Jupiter all fuzzy, looking all weird, and because he's shaking his phone, it looks like it's moving around. It's God, oh my god, people are so I so hate that where we are, and like I am trying my hardest to not press the red button. Do you know how difficult it is for me to not press this goddamn red button that I have sitting next to me with you goddamn humans being this fucking stupid?
Slim.
I know, I'm trying.
Finger up the trigger.
Calm down.
Calm down, Slim.
I'll have to call him.
Yeah. Have to call Lizard and tell him to not let me press the button. Although I do have to talk to 3 other people before I can get the button that actually works to press. But we'll talk about those people later because, damn it, I just almost fucking gave away the secret.
Here's my button. Just press it.
I want to press it so bad.
I presented something.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to look at the what we're doing today, the stream to
It's
see.
like 40 seconds.
Yeah, no, give me just 5 more milliseconds. What I want to do is I'm going to look at the poll, and we're going to stop the poll.
We haven't even started the subject yet. We're already more than an hour in.
I don't even know where we are at the moment.
Dude, do you know where you are? None of us know where this is going. This is like Willy Wonka. This is like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That tunnel, the tunnel, fucking boat ride. That's literally what it is when we're on my stream.
It's bought on my solipsism. I'm sort of like a brain in a jar at the moment.
Yeah. So, Brainless, will you do me the favor of doing what your job is and what I give you hand jobs
Yes, sir.
for?
Already, it's already in the private in my chats.
I know. I already knew.
You ass of the dumbs.
I know. So, go ahead and one of these days, I'm just going to give you the key to this, Commander, so that you can just be a part of this. Go ahead. Now, let's play.
Commander, what did you blow up this time?
That got me upset, so I blew up an ammo dump. But I
You
might
need
just
to
go
fucking wind
nuclear
your
on
neck
all
in.
the stupids.
You need to wind your neck in. Just because they're stupid, they don't deserve fucking blowing up.
It was a joke.
I mean, this is the only
That is
way
a Russian ammo dump.
Yeah, and this is the only way I want to blow them is this way. So, anyways, was that all? Was that the end of it?
Speaking of those guns, like the fact that a high-up Russian
Yeah, it was like
officer
really short.
Okay,
got taken out in Moscow. Like
by a scooter.
You ain't safe, fuckers. You ain't fucking safe.
I knew you weirdos were gonna go with this as the first one. So let's go ahead and start with our first subject of the night that's actually on a thing that says a thing, even though I have like a handful of other things we're probably going to get into eventually. But here we go. China's humanoid robot army turns a factory into precision-packed powerhouse. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. I like how it's precision-packed. Yeah. What did I say out loud? Anyways, the Chinese robotic startup Magic Lab has introduced a fleet of collaborative humanoids at a factory for job training. In the video, the firm's humanoid robots, they do tasks and they're able to run around and do things without not hurting themselves and not needing breaks and blah, blah, blah. Let's just put it that way, right? I know. And like, I'm up in the air about these
humanoid robots are so fucking inefficient.
Well, let's see where we're going, honey. Okay. Anyways, no, but I do get. I think that there probably should be like warehouses that have a half and a half, and or there should. I don't know. I'm biased
No,
because
if you have robots, like there's so many more designs that are just so much more efficient than humanoid.
Yeah, especially with people that are like half-wits that the American education system barely got them through because they can barely even read. Like, it's stupid. Like, I'm just going to say something for just 5 more milliseconds, and then we're going to totally go over this eventually. Dude, the goddamn motherfucking manifesto from the female school shooter, sounds like a fucking. It's not cohesive. She can't read. She couldn't have read. Like nobody.
Oh, that there was another shooting again.
Yeah, it was a female, and she killed her. I don't know. Fuck you. I don't care. YouTube. A teacher and a student, and then 5 other people were injured or something, and then she ended her own self. She unalived herself.
But
and her manifesto. Go ahead. Her manifesto is nonsense. And then when you read the manifesto of Luigi Sexy Giovanni, whatever his name is, dude, it writes fucking book, bro. Like it tells you the difference between like what's going on in the Americas. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but he was valedictorian. So if I read those things properly, he was the top of his school. He was the smartest of the smartest of whatever school he went to. And I don't remember which one, and I'm not going to say a name because I don't fucking remember. But yeah, he had back problems because he had to go through this back stuff, and they didn't take this whatever. We'll talk about it later in a different thing with what really happened. But let's talk about this. So now there is this company that has these robots.
Can I quickly address what Brenda said? I actually agree with Brenda. Humanoid-shaped robots are pointless.
Yeah, no, it literally.
The robots we have now.
We've
had robots building cars like for decades now and things like that. And the robots, most of the robots we have, serve a purpose in whatever industry they're put into. But
that's what she said. Humanoid
robot, I think only would be suitable for like if you have it like in healthcare to interact with people. Because some people might find that more comfortable. I would kind of freak out from that, to be honest. I'd rather have a robot than a almost human robot.
Well, humanoid robot coming up to you and going, I'm sorry, your son's dead. Beep, beep. See you later. Turns around, fucks off. Yeah, you wouldn't want that in the hospital.
Okay.
I'm sorry for my poor
So
Robot
literally, they just have this
Yeah,
warehouse.
I think that was quite insulting to Slim. And
There's
me.
a warehouse of these robots that.
That's why I did
That's what your mom
apologize.
said last night. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. So what's the next one? Let's go with it is
Car
the
solar paint.
car solar paint. This is amazing, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Also,
solar
your
paint, there was
motherfucker.
something with solar
All right,
paint
what are we
already,
talking about
wasn't it?
again? I don't know.
Solar paint.
Yeah, this is a certain company is using it on their EV vehicles. So let me just see if I have it as a what's it called?
It would be
video
cool
first,
if it
because I don't
would.
really want to fucking read, really, but like and so the other thing I'm gonna say right before the next thingy above, and we need to go over that goddamn shit, is I'm gonna read it. Never mind. I don't need to say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna read it in just like 5 milliseconds. I can pretend I'm smart, but I actually just read the fucking article before we fucking did it, or before we're presenting it right now, is what I should say. So here we go. Mercedes Benz, fuck you. Mercedes solar paint could make plugging in EVs a thing of the past. And or I'm just gonna burst the I'm just gonna burst the bubble, or it makes it so that you don't have to plug it in as often. Let's put it that way. Literally, that's literally what this would do, is make it so that if you went on a long ride and it was late enough, or there was enough light rays coming through, bouncing themselves off of the whatever shape of your car, because the thing that this is for being aerodynamic. It is not to trap light particles. So there's not very much of this car that actually will take on light particles. The roof, but if you have this big of a windshield, if you have this big of your windows and this flat of this surface, I don't know. Maybe concrete reflects light. I'm guessing it does. I was thinking blacktop off the top of my head, but I guess if you're on concrete,
you'd want a pretty dark car, I guess.
Yeah, totally. But then I guess if you're driving over surfaces that weren't asphalt, like a dark black that was taking in, then I guess the reflectiveness of like could bounce into it to help charge. But once again, this is not taking away you not charging your vehicles, although that's kind of what this led us to think. But if we delve into this, it actually says this is to help you to power their daily driving without plugging it in daily. So just every once in a while,
there's no such thing as perpetual. Although the sun kicks out perpetual energy 24 hours a day.
It gets downplayed
24 hours a day.
But it gets perpetual. Yeah, exactly. Well, then through the wires and through this, and then there has to be a battery to store it, and then your mom's vagina has to be wet enough to insert.
But even the sun will run out.
Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. But anyways, no, I know.
Lifetimes.
But now there is
maybe Slim's lifetime.
So, and there's a German automaker that has been testing this, and they can say that they can put a layer of this coating that is thinner than a human hair, covering every body panel of this SUV, which is, to what they claim, is 118 square feet of heat harnessing surface area. But it matters on what time of day, what direction you're driving.
Okay, so it's heat. It's not solar. It's heat.
And exactly. So if you just like worked on the panel of your car, you could heat it. You could charge it. Is that what they're saying? Anyways, I'm sorry. If you have sex on your car, if you never mind. Okay,
put your chick put your chick on the hood and charge your car. Wow, she go, wow.
That's what I'm saying. Just twerk on your car and you get fucking 20 more miles, bro.
Yeah, then you get.
Anyways,
hey,
I don't know.
then you
I
get
don't know.
fucking electricity.
Yeah. So again, it is a solar coating that generates electrical energy through the sun rays that are penetrating through it that is causing this molecular charging that they can put into your battery, and that's what's going on.
Well,
And that's
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
Well, how do they get it from the paint to the battery?
So if we look at this, I thought there was a demonstration of that. There is a kinetic thingy-mabobber that's going from the body, like, you know how you ground your car or ground things?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the way that you ground it is getting that electrical charge through it. So it's grounded to the whole car, and as that is going, it's going through that part of the grounding or charging of the whatever. And it says it all through this, but I am lazy and I really don't want to read all this. But it says that sunshine can provide it to go 7,500 miles. Anyways, let me just double check. Yeah, that's pretty much what it says.
It's wired into a power converter.
Yeah, it literally is like the positive and negative somehow is hooked up to this going into your battery that is helping recharge it. Just like a bunch of other little weird thingy-mabobbers they do for electric vehicles already. Like when I went to go visit Skits, I kept looking over and like his gas light was on, and I'm like, oh my god, we're in like the middle of fucking Donner Pass. Like, do I have to eat you, Skits, or are you gonna eat me? Like, I'm like, god damn, what the fuck is going on? And he looks over and he goes, oh no, don't worry. Every time that I press my brakes, it causes a charge to go into the battery.
Regenerative braking. Yeah, that's
regeneration. I have that in my electric car. And I suppose
that was one of the first things that they added to the cars that make them go further.
Yeah, and that's, dude, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? How the hell did I not know this until you fucking... And yeah, and then I looked into it, and I'm like, oh,
the heat from the brake.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And then
to charge.
And then
instead of using the brake pads, you're
using
basically
the
running
energy.
a turbine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Or bass backwards one, I guess would it be that right? Would it be that? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's basically having your electric motor run backwards.
It's a reverse.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's a simple.
But what was funny is he's like, oh yeah, I have never gotten new brakes, and this is like a 6-year-old car or something. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like,
yeah, because it doesn't use the brake pads.
Yeah, it doesn't use brake. Yeah, exactly. Totally. He's like, unless I have to like stop.
If you really have to.
Yeah,
you could use that car for years without even ever using the brake pads.
That's what he was saying. So, anyways,
only if you have to if you brake pretty aggressively, it'll use the brake pads.
Totes, exactly. So I think the rehab suit. I think the rehab suit's next, and I'm gonna get over here and look to see if I have that as
the rehab suits. I think that's that's the medical technologies. They just sometimes just amaze me. I really like that kind of shit.
And this is for rehabbing, and hopefully we're going to have it being used
I actually always wished I was smart enough to work in that field, to be just making cool shit and fucking helping people.
Yeah,
that's got to be the most the most awesome field to work in. Well, maybe space exploration, but then again, then you'll have to deal with Ilana.
Then you have to work for a tent. Yeah,
Well,
Ilana. That
There's also
cunt.
other people that do shit with space, not just Ilana. Your next
anyways.
first lady.
Yeah. So, anyways, this startup company
I like that.
started making a lightweight, user-friendly exosuits that significantly improve on traditional robot exoskeletons, which often are cumbersome and costly. But this one, they have made it so that it is for athletic professionals that get hurt. One of, oh my Jesus, I hate when it starts doing this, but okay, I got it. I got to stop. It stands out because it garners international acclaim by being this lightweight. So now let's get into if I can get it stop moving around so much.
For work, just make your workday just slightly less tiresome. Oh my god, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, totally. It takes the brunt of it. So the technology is developed by 5 types of wearable robotic technologies, focusing on 2 main models: the rehabilitation robot and the Flex mobility assistance robot. These devices balance users' comfort with effectiveness, addressing feedback from rehabilitation professionals who noted that the traditional robotic solutions were often heavy and impractical for patients. So this one only weighs 15 kilograms. And it can also, it says lightweight just at the stop moving, 0.6 kilograms each, the parts of them, but altogether they so the other version, the one version, the Medi version, is 15, where the Flex is only 0.6 comparatively. So it's very, very lighter than the previous version of it. I wish we had more to show, but it's not showing more, but it's literally this. I was hoping to find a video of it, and I didn't and was not able to. Sorry, I'm fucking saying that shit wrong. It's something like this, and all the photos I got were kind of just this guy kind of wearing this, but not like actually showing it. But it is South Korea, which I'm not saying South Koreans are like flubbing stuff, but that is the only like real proofs I have of it to some extent. So, well, and the other thing is wait, are you talking about a semi truck? Because that's another thing. Because if you can downshift and upshift to not run your brakes down, then totally. But when you're driving a fucking stupid ass a fake SUV that is automatic and there's not a way to like anyways it's a pickup automatic. Yeah, it's an automatic. Okay, all right. Sure.
Most of the trucks, my last carrier that had me on the road, they were talking about how they were phasing out all the automatics, not automatics, all the manual transmissions, because they couldn't get them made anymore.
Yeah, and that's that part of it. But totally. Oh, sure. I mean, I guess, Beck, I can get you, but the stupid freaking wannabe SUV that I drive, like, I haven't had to change the brakes in it in 2 years or something. But Jesus Christ, like, I would be able to do it way better if I had a manual, but I'm okay with that. But let's crack on with this. And this is turning body heat from a body heat turned into electricity from this ultra thin film power by a wearable device. So researchers have made this little thing, which it looks like that, this film right here, and they put these diodes up to it to let us know how much voltage is going through this. So, what are the applications? A flexible film can range from application beyond wearable technology. Also used to cool electronic chips in smartphones, computers, improving their efficiency.
Yeah, charge your phone. That's all it can be used for. Just get your phone.
I even doubt that. These are thermal couples, probably.
You
Or
can probably
Peltier
light an
devices.
LED.
Yeah. LED, charge your phone. Yeah, I get that, but you need to be active. Obviously, the more active you are, the more power you'll kick into this thing. But yeah, everyday life, basically keep your phone on charge.
So what it's saying is it converts the temperature difference between the human body and the surrounding environment into electricity using this film that you can wear in different devices that are wearable, like I just said. So eliminating the need for batteries. So potentially this could be
it might well, like I think it's the same as with the car.
Motion.
Like if you have this technology, for instance, in your smartwatch, you'll probably have to charge it less.
Yeah,
Not never.
exactly. Sure, exactly. And that's what we're talking about. We're not
Because
anyways,
with stuff like this, you're using you're producing so little bit of power, like most things we underestimate how much power we use because we use a fucking lot.
We do.
So, really quick, let's go over just a tiny bit of this, and I want to get into more of the fun things. It said the generator produced 1.2 milliwatts of power per square. Hold on, listen. Hold on.
Charge your phone.
Hold on. Listen to what it says. Per square centimeter. So centimeter.
Okay.
So that much if you had, right? So I know we were laughing at milliwatts and it being 1.2 per square centimeter.
Let me quickly get that,
So say that you had a watch, right? A smartwatch.
Let me compare this.
Yeah, no, please.
Your phone, when you're charging your phone, you usually use two amps, like a strong charger these days, two amps,
and that's
on 5 volts.
Yes,
that is 10 watts. Here we're talking about 1 milliwatt.
Milli, which is millions of a watt.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
no thousands.
So
then
to charge your phone, you need to be like Shani side in a wetsuit or this magical wetsuit.
And then the temperature difference.
And then you need to have it. I think my phone the battery would run dead at that kind of wattage.
It would.
Because whenever I plug it in, it basically, the screen turns on and shows me what it's doing. But if it was like 1.2 milliwatts, it would just wear the battery down regardless.
So we're talking about
your phone would.
Hold
on. Not charging on this.
Hold on. Y'all are jumping the gun.
Right.
We're talking about wearable devices. If you had a glucose monitoring system and the film that went around the top of it was the stickiness that went over it, and it charged the battery or the thing to make it work. What are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what y'all.
This is
you
so,
are
this
all
is
are-
so
Right,
little
like
power
for
that it
low
will
watt
only.
applications.
Yeah, but we're
This
talking
is
about
so little
per
power
square
that it will
centimeter.
only
If
damage
we
the battery.
there's a way that this could definitely help with
No,
things, but again,
no way it can help with
I
anything.
mean, it's all
It's another
so,
step forward. It's another
Yes,
step forward.
exactly.
And
It's a step
that's
forward. Yeah.
So what
it
they're what
help with that, but powering anything, yeah, it's pointless. It's wasted.
not yet.
Well, see, here's another thing they're saying, which is a little bit different than the way that we were thinking and going. And I
And
partially did
Brainless
read.
is an electrician. He would know.
Yes, totally. And the other thing that hold on. Yeah, and the other thing is we were going this way, even though like I kind of skipped. I talked about it a tiny bit, but the other thing they were talking about is it can be used for confined spaces, such as inside computers, mobile phones, where cooling chips can enhance performance. So it can be used as a flexible thermal electrical device that can also take in the heat and then be slowly charging a battery or something like that.
I doubt that could even run at a fan of any sort. But what I have to say, I appreciate
don't tell me any fanny you've been around has ever been able
I
to cool
appreciate
anything
you
down.
research these and you bring these to us to laugh at or be amazed by. But yeah, this is a laughable one. But as Brainless said, it is a step forward, maybe.
Well, again, it's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix. Like, well, that's what we said about the freaking.
It's
a mix of
with
technology.
these things that they always hype it up like
Yeah, and
way
of course,
too much.
It's
and
it's
like
a news story too. So everybody. I'm
like
gonna
my
play
car.
this at regular. I'm gonna play this at regular speed, but I'm gonna go grab another
They
beer.
say I
I'll
can
be
get
back.
259 miles out of a charge, but no, reality, I get 200 miles. In the winter, I get 180 miles.
I'll give you 69 miles in just a second if you don't shut up. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Let's crack on with this. And this is something very interesting that's happening.
Every year, Mexico eats 46 million metric tons of corn. Corn is everywhere in Mexican food, like tortillas, tamales, and sopes. But now, Mexico is banning corn, and this is why. Most of the corn eaten in Mexico is not grown in Mexico. It's grown in the U.S. And the corn that comes from the U.S. is genetically modified, which makes the corn cheaper, but also very processed. And if all this corn is coming from the U.S., then Mexican farmers can't make any money. So Mexico banned all genetically modified corn from the US. But don't worry, Mexico isn't running out of any corn. Actually, Mexico has 59 types of corn that you can't find anywhere else. So for all this corn to keep being eaten, Mexico decided to ban all corn from the US. And because of this, Mexican farmers can continue to make money, and Mexicans can find all these unique types of corn to make so many delicious dishes.
See, I get
Take a look at this. Most water.
Why are they complaining about genetically modified?
Well, yeah,
it's so tiresome.
A lot of like areas, because of winter crops, especially in Norfolk, because of winter crops, Norfolk gets flooded a lot. It really does, because it's flat and it's basically almost sea level anyway. So it does flood out.
It's because they're so threatened by how big our corn is.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Seriously,
stop right there.
that's Mexican corn.
Genetically modified.
I know.
corn
I didn't matter.
is
I just
obviously
wanted to say that.
the same species, but I do get that there's different varieties of corn. That's evolution for you, baby.
I honestly think it's
I'm breeding.
I honestly think it's because what Trump is trying to fucking do to them.
Oh,
They're like,
it's just. I think it's just an excuse to fuck over America.
Yeah, exactly, Timely. But I thought that was a cute little thing, and especially she's kind of
Yes, she's a cute
But
little
anyways,
thing.
anyways,
Never mind.
so let's get into this thingy mabobber really quick. And I didn't know this was a thing until this.
Well, take a look at this. Most water pipes are now made out of PVC, but that certainly wasn't always the case. In fact, in December of last year, construction crews in Northwest Denver uncovered a surprising piece of history near Federal Boulevard and West 25th, an old water pipe made from a hollowed-out tree.
Oh.
Okay. That's...
yeah, that's pretty...
I thought they were going to say lead. I was like, oh, you're surprised about that in America?
That's pretty... well, intuitive.
Pretty cool.
To know that.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, and every vegetable technically in the modern world is a GM of some type, not an O, 100%. But yeah, literally, we've manicured bananas, everything. Just don't look at what we've done with dogs, cats, and other.
Yeah,
it's all been genetically manipulated.
We've all made it so that like we saw like you planted this plant in these rows, right? And for some reason, this this row or this one plant looked better, just like what you do with bulls, horses. Your mom. I mean, everybody. That's what. I'm sorry.
Original bananas, they look the same, but when you peel them, it was just
they did
flesh,
not. Yeah,
all seeds. It was just seeds.
If you look at
and what do you think about carrots? Do you actually? Did you know that it's our fault that you're used to orange carrots?
No,
because orange is the color of our royal family, and they were bred to be orange for our royal family.
They used to be pink. They used to be pink or tan or something like that. But anyway,
like these days, you can get a couple of different kinds as well.
Yeah,
I will not use kinds.
Yeah.
I buy a lot of carrots. Why do I not get a free pair of clogs? The amount of
because you don't come and buy them over here.
Clogs or a bike, a push, but I can't ride a bike, more.
Okay, so I'm really sorry to. Well, it's not going to get us mad. Actually, it's going to make us laugh. But here is some of the questions that you need to answer.
Fall back. I want to read.
I'm just gonna let her tell it. Just let her tell it. I'm just up a little bit. I'm just gonna let her tell it. And we're going to go with this. And here you go. And I'm sorry, but you're welcome, everybody.
Some of what this intake form looks like, Fawn, if you want to work at the Health and Human Services Department for RFK Jr. Quote, the Make America Healthy Again intake form is certifiably comedic and a little gross. This is according to Puck News. The form asks candidates to answer questions by selecting responses such as, quote, I don't have much interest in having sexual experiences with another person. Quote, I believe in things many others don't, like having a sixth sense, clairvoyance, and telepathy. How do you?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
Is that the kind of people they're looking for? They're looking for incels.
Yeah, and
woo peddlers.
Yeah, and so we're going to totally listen to more of this for sure. But from the best of my knowledge, and thank you, Hassan, for putting out the possibility of this, and one of his chatters were the one who said this. This may be a test for autism.
I'm guessing so.
Or it may be a mental test to get you out of a mental hospital. So these are just questions to see how sane or not sane you are technically from certain health organizations. Let's put it that way, because I'm not going to say asylums, but let's keep cracking on. And then once you hear,
maybe we need to ask Ivy if it's from the loony bin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. But let's crack on. And then once again, I will look into this. I will look into this more eventually, but I just found out about this yesterday, and so I didn't have. But let's crack on. Let's crack on.
I don't even know how you say that one. I clearly don't have any. And as an adolescent, I had bizarre fantasies or preoccupations. And this quote, I consistently use my physical appearance to draw attention.
Yeah, exactly to me. But listen, here's the other thing.
This guy's the king of the fucking anti-vaxxers, by the way.
Oh, and well, I don't know if I would say he's the king.
He's a servant of Nego.
He's the prince. He's the prince of it. I don't want to say he's the king.
Too.
Oh yeah, I know. He totally believes in the fucking flat earth. Goddamn it. He'll pretend that he doesn't, but he totally does. No, but he totally he has said in the past that he does believe in that, but he will say now probably that he doesn't. But here we blow.
Occupations. And this quote, I consistently use my physical appearance to draw attention to myself. When I reached out to the Trump transition team for comment, spokesman Brian Hughes confirmed the page is real and being used by Kennedy's team. What is the question? I consistently use my physical appearance to draw attention to myself, designed to attract or repel.
Why in a government position?
No. What the fuck does that have to do?
Oh my God. There is like when they're there, there's in the end there's gonna come out so many reports of SA. Yeah. But because they're looking for hot women that use their body to get around. That's what they're doing.
Let's just put it this way: Robert Fuckwick Kennedy Jr. is a Democrat. He's only in it for the power, and he gave up his votes.
He's not.
He ran for president. Of course, he's in it for the power. He gave up his Democratic votes.
Yeah, no, he's in for the power, but he's not a Democrat. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Democrat.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. No,
fuck
he's not
nugget.
But
he's not.
He gave up his
He's
vote
a swing state.
for his power.
He's a swinger.
Just for a bit of power in the cabinet, in Trump's cabinet, and he gave it that. And why, I don't know, but
he was running as a centrist.
Kennedy Jr. That's what the F stands for in RFK, by the way.
Fuckwit?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that video. There's a video of him saying that America might not be full of a lot of a critical mass of Nazis, but it's full of a bunch of bootlickers and opportunists who are willing to sell themselves for power.
Yeah. So
he's already above, surely.
Well, he should. It takes one to know one, I guess.
Yeah, he's already
speaking
above.
of twats, let's talk about Tesla's autopilot crashes that they've been trying to secretly hide, and we're going to go over just a little bit of it.
I know how they get around the numbers.
They don't
how they can say, "Oh, yeah, the cars never crash when they're on autopilot."
They do.
What? No. Because the system, when it recognizes this is going to be a crash, I cannot solve it. It will disable the autopilot.
Yeah.
So technically, it is crashing when it's not on autopilot.
Yeah, you have to grab the steering wheel every 2 minutes in a Tesla. Anyway, when you're on autopilot.
Yeah, I know that autopilot is not something that the public can use, but in the tests, when it sees that, like, oh, I'm gonna crash, I cannot fix this, then it's just shutting down. So when they look in the computer, no, it was not on autopilot when it crashed. No, if you fucking switch off autopilot on the last second, fucking cheaters.
Then yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And
totally.
Trump today just made it so that you don't have to report crashes anymore. So anyways, crack on.
Well, it's all moving forward.
How can Trump do that? He's not president yet.
I don't know, but he is forwards.
I had an update yesterday where I have games now. So when I'm charging, I don't have to watch anything on my phone. I can play games on my screen.
That is, I think that's actually a useful thing because that is like my biggest problem with electric cars. Like if you're gonna be driving, like, and you got to charge, that takes a fucking long time. Like, I'm like,
it takes about an hour from empty to full, about an hour and a quarter, empty to full.
yeah,
Okay.
like, and with my work van, I drive up to the pump and I've got it filled up in minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my new Peugeot came out with like 12 games I can play on my screen, Sudoku and all sorts of things.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
just something that keeps you amused while you're sitting there waiting an hour and a half to charge.
Yes. So, anyways, let's crack on
pretty
with
cool.
this. Let's find out about this awesome thing where they have found a way to get fresh water from desert air.
99% of people don't know about this genius turbine. A US team has developed a device that extracts water from desert air by using temperature differences to condense vapor into pure water. It produces 40 liters daily, 10 times more efficient than similar devices, and operates 24/7 with a unique cooling system. Safe to drink. It could support small communities in deserts.
Yeah, in
deserts?
Deserts. In the deserts.
Wait,
and when
there-
you're
there are
having
communities in my
desserts,
desert?
you can.
The communities in my desert?
Community
99% of people don't know about this genius turbine. A US team has developed a device.
Stop.
What?
Let's get into this, and then we'll get into the other thing, bobbers. But
Yeah,
here,
I'd like to know how that.
I'm bringing it back. I'm wearing a
get past the fish hat song. But here's a thing that has been happening through a long time.
Are throwing fish on their heads and carrying them around. And that's an unusual behavior for sure. I don't think we have any idea why this is happening exactly, but it is some kind of community.
So they take fish and they will wear them as a hat, and this has happened
brilliant.
throughout history.
Yeah,
Salmon
this
hats
has happened before.
And they take it as a good omen for some reason. I don't know why.
Communication. This is something that I would say kind of frivolous, kind of playful, and just a symbol of maybe that there were plenty of fish at that time, and that is the case. That there has been a huge chum salmon.
Yeah. So these.
It could be like, oh, look, I've got enough food so that I can even play with it.
Sure. And here is for dog. Even though we've talked about this before, but here you're welcome, dog, and I hope that we can get you one of these soon.
Engineers in South Korea have reinvented the wheel. At the Korea Institute of Machinery and Materials, they've come up with a wheel that doesn't stay round in order to maximize mobility. These wheels morph into new shapes to give wheelchair users the ability to drive anywhere. Researchers say it's the first of its kind. Depending on the surface it's rolling over, this rigid wheel will go soft, allowing the wheel to overcome.
And if you want it to, it'll go hard.
That'll go step.
Yeah, and this is we've I believe you were here when we showed this before. This, yeah.
I'll say it's a brilliant innovation.
Yeah, but now
when I was looking for that other robot suit that you said, like, I think the one that I found is much cooler. I still have that screen open, so I'll share screen.
What are we doing? Sorry, I was looking at the side chat and reading, and what are we doing?
I mean, they already have wheelchairs that do stairs.
It's loading
stairs anyway, but they look scary as fucking hell.
Yeah, see, this is what I was looking at before. I looked up the lightweight robotic rehab. Was this?
Why is my fucking thing so fucking slow?
I don't know, but it's totally just loading at this point in time, and we don't.
Yeah.
You can take it away and reload it maybe, or reshare it. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but that's a lot of robotics to make that work.
Yeah.
But yes, that's amazing. Homie, it's actually walk.
No, I think that's that. At least it looks cooler than the chair. I don't know which one is more practical. But
I don't know. Fortunately, I'm incomplete paraplegic, so I can still stand. I can still try. I can still move. The commander's like a witness to this. I can still move. One of my legs
Yeah.
doesn't work at all, but I can. I'm quite fortunate in the spaz world. I'm fortunate.
Okay, so let me put it this way. If Doggo is carting himself home from the pub, and he accidentally goes off of the freaking curb, like what happened that one time, if I'm remembering that properly, if you had these tires, it would have been able to take that and let you keep going on your merry old way. So let's track on. But I just thought, again, to show this because it is Inside Edition that's showing this. And so that means that it's most likely getting into a larger and more testing phase, and it may become something in the near future. That's why I wanted to show this again, even though we've already watched this or found out about this. But let's track on with I'm gonna show. Yeah. Let's do Grandma's Girlfriends. This is very, very interesting, and I did not know this was a thing until this.
This small independent bookstore in Tokyo stocks a wide range of LGBTQ+ books, including titles on philosophy, social issues, and culture. In November, a newly published book was added to its display.
And can you guess what the name of it is?
I can't read.
I think you already said it.
Grandma's Girlfriends. This is fucking insanely awesome. But like, what? It's like trippy as crap too. But here we blow.
Grandma's Girlfriend.
And I love what this is. I love what this is. It's just hilariously silly that it's titled this way. But just once you find out what it is, this is amazing because I think this is very, very important for young lesbians to read things like that and understand the culture that was before them, and then now that they can be hopefully more open, and or there are people that are allies and that are trying to make it. And I love that there's this bookstore. I didn't even think that in Japan there would be one of these bookstores, but now that you think about it, I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand that. But let's crack on.
Is an anthology of oral history.
It's not polite to intrude in other people's lives in Japan. Even if someone thinks you're a twat, it's absolutely rude to basically voice it.
Yeah, totally. It's very, totally. To say things out loud in public and certain. But did you hear what's really funny about this? They said this is the oral stories of lesbians. Okay, sorry, I'm done. Let's just track on with
aged from their 50s to their 80s, who grew up at a time when the term homosexuality was not so common.
Yeah.
I didn't think there were many people who were attracted to people of their own sex. I thought I was the only abnormal person in the world.
Can you imagine that? Like,
yeah. Why would you call yourself abnormal anyway?
Well, it can
because I know for a fact that I'm not normal.
Hold on. I always thought I was completely abnormal because I didn't understand like why I didn't feel like I was like one in my own body. Once I started going through puberty, I felt very, very alien in my own skin, and I didn't 100% understand why. And I felt abnormal.
We know that.
Well, not just that, but when I was like hanging out with the boys, they were like, "Yeah, cars and guns and knives and blah blah," And I'm like, dude, look at how pretty that flower looks. Like, oh my god, dude, look at the things in the sky. And they're like, "What are you, a fag?" And I'm like, God damn it, son of a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like.
I want to interject.
Go ahead. And I shouldn't have said the F word. I'm sorry.
Straight.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No. I was just going to say, jerk and asshole are not necessarily masculine. So there are jerks who behave like what you're describing they did. But being a jerk doesn't make you a man.
Yeah, no, totally.
Nope.
No, totally.
And also,
makes you a boy.
Beating up people and not being able to talk your way through things and being able to solve problems and cutting a tree down and being able to have the doing the things that you can do by physical stuff, that is what, and I'm not completely 100% saying that because like I'm a fucking wuss. Like I am not a manly man at all. But it's
something?
those things. Go ahead. Sure.
You know me, I always put my foot in the mouth where LGBTQ is. I accept it to hell. I really do. Anyone can be whatever they want. But calling someone abnormal, maybe just because I'm a straight male, am I abnormal in this world? Because I'm not one gender?
Wait,
sexual preference?
Wait, hold on. No, it's not. You're not Abby.
Well, my sexual preference is.
And what I was getting at, did you go into the brain section category and pick Abby normal?
Well, this is it. I mean, saying that you're abnormal,
you're not.
I find that offensive. And that's me. You always put this foot in this fucking mouth.
But here we blow. Here we go. Here we blow. Hold on, dog. Let me put it this way. It takes a village, right? And not just to raise a child. It takes a village for a society to work because you have to have your freaking cook. You have to have your freaking baker. You have to have your EMT. You have to have your doctor, surgeon, brain surgeon. You have to have your police. You have to have your judge. You have to have you know what I'm saying? Like you have to have a whole culture together to make something. So we don't need everybody to be goddamn motherfucking same. You know how boring it would be is if everybody was a sword swallowing fucking tattooed dumbass freak. It would be boring as shit.
But if they were all as nice as you, then the world would be better.
Yeah, totally. But you know what I'm saying, right? Is like you can't have like we would all die of starvation if it was just a bunch of sword swallowers. Just like if you look at what's it called? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like the 5th book or something like that, or the 4th. The aliens from this one planet drop off all the hair cutters, hair designers, and some type of other artists because they weren't like doing anything there, and they dropped them off here, and the whole time they're walking around going, I don't know what to do other than cut hair. I don't know how to make a fire. I don't know how to eat food, you know? So it's like, no, you need everybody to be a communal thing to make a society. And that's the fucking thing.
Well, though I'll only wheel up behind the women in the sex dungeon. I'm still welcome there, aren't I, Slim?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And Slim, the way you're describing you were is, well, it's depending upon culture too, because like in Jewish culture, what is considered masculine, right? You have people you protect, you don't behave like an ass. And if someone needs an ass kicking, you do it unceremoniously, and then you go back to being normal. I'm not touching what's going on in a certain place. I'm saying a culture here in America versus some people who flex their muscles because they have more muscles than brains. And then they pick a fight and then they get their ass kicked.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's gay shit in the Bible. Although the biblical hate it and they force themselves not to fucking read it. And, it's in the fucking Bible. Gays have been going, well, you've seen male dogs fucking these other male dogs when there's another dog in the area on heat. They'll just do it. It's just the way it is.
My favorite is when evangelicals say, no other animals are gay. It's like, have you not like gone to a dog park? Have you not like had like 4 cats? Have you not had multiple animals together?
There's actually a breeding couple of penguins, which one of them is transgender. Like they actually do all the female behaviors, make the sound the females make, but they are what normally would be seen as male. I think that's very
There's
interesting.
penguins. There's giraffes.
There's everything. There's everything.
You ever go to a zoo, right?
There are cuttlefish that the smaller males are trying to have sex with the females, and while the bigger males, the larger males, are doing cunnilingus and being thing, they pretend to be a female with their colors, and they go and fuck the other females behind the backs of the fucking bigger dudes. So it's like, yeah, I mean, why would you not? And once again, would you rather have? I don't know. I'm not. Hold on. I like being a soft masculine man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being able to be very, very in charge. But would you like a massage? Talk about your feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with being both. But if I need to like knock somebody the beep out because they're not treating you right in public or being around us, or somebody's being weird just around us, and I need to like make that not happen, I'm down to like not be around anymore to make sure that all of my people are okay.
That's called manners. The thing that they expect what those fish do is the pretending that they are that they're female and mating with the other males might be so that the other males will not mate with the females, so that they will end up having the females.
They're mating with the females. They pretend to be a female. They go behind the scenes and they fuck the females.
Okay.
They're just pretending just to get past the barrier line of all the like I said, while the larger male is like strumming the head of the brood of the females, they get to go around and quickly squirt into another female to get their seed into them, even though they're not the top of the blah, blah, blah. But what does the top mean? The biggest, the heaviest, or the fastest and the sexiest? Is which I think I am. Which, anyways, let's track on.
I've always loved dogs. That's my thing. I like dogs.
Well, obviously,
and if you've ever owned dogs, especially male dogs, they will try and hump your leg. So that just says to me that even dogs are into fucking bestiality. In the dog's mind, he's fucking another.
So once again, one of the major things that happens with dominance of species, let's put it that way, because like I mean, I could say dogs, but I could say a handful of other species, is butt fucking your subordinates. Like, if you're the dominant one and somebody tries to like, you bite their fucking face, turn them around, and butt fuck them. Now what, homie? What, you think you fucking gonna get one on me? Hell no, homie. Like, it's just nature to some extent. Like, I've seen it a bunch, and like I worked with Humane Society and other things. And I'm not saying completely that scenario 100% happens all the time, but I'm just saying that, there other animals are totally doing things that like these evangelicals are like, no, the animals are completely
but that's the same thing as what happened with you and Bubba.
I know, but I let him take my never mind, it wasn't virgin. Never mind.
He promised to protect you.
The priest
you were his base, so he would protect you.
The reason why we keep discovering these new animal species It's just that they're all fucking each other. And some of them are
I felt-
compatible to give off offspring.
Don't fucking say that to young creationists, because that will give the kindest thing. No, but I really loved how comfortable I felt under Bubba's arm when he walked me through the lunch hall. Anyways, let's crack on with.
Let's go.
And we went over this last week, I think, but I want to show you more about the Evil Dead pinball machine.
Somebody wants a pinball machine.
I really do like pinball machines, like a lot, and I'm a arcade whore. If you want to like get me in bed, take me to an arcade, and we'll fuck.
I've never been into that much, but I do like the complexity of a pinball machine, especially I've seen a couple of videos about the interior of like old pinball machines.
Okay,
That's just fucking
yes,
amazing.
totally.
That's
okay. So watch what's happening in the next 20 seconds and tell me this isn't fucking the fucking shit, homie. Watch this. Okay, it goes into here, goes to there. Then it loads the fucking shotgun, brah. Then
that's cool.
the hand moves on this side. Then it shoots.
Oh, fuck. That's a neat
dynamic of the game, yeah. And then you're trying to hit the hand, and then if you don't, that's okay. That's fine. Let's keep going. And then blood spurts out, and of course that happens. But in the game, that doesn't happen exactly. But then let's get into what happens when we get into the multi-ball level. Yes, and this is when, okay, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go back because this is when she talks. Yeah.
Shut it off. Shut it off.
Oh my god, all the balls! And the thingy-mabobber that was just that that lady, she's on the top.
This. We have
Yeah.
we have to clip this for gags for all the shows.
Totally. And then like that lady
We
that
have
was
to clip
screaming.
this.
to
Yes,
shut it
totally.
off.
And there is multiple different versions of the companies promoting this. So I have 3 different versions of this. And like I said, Commander, I don't believe you were here last Wednesday, but we did show a preview of this. It was a it was like 1 minute thing. And we're only going to go over, right? Didn't I play it last week?
Slim, I'm actually very surprised.
What?
Guess what? How much it costs?
$1,200?
No, 2,000. It's not that bad.
Okay, 2,000. Yeah, no, that's actually
a pinball machine would be much more expensive.
And to be honest,
and for this thingy-mabobber, like look at the top.
Yeah.
Look, there's this.
cool.
She actually comes out
Oh,
when
wait,
we do certain things. Look at all this extra crap,
there's
bro.
like
this is
like
amazing.
the topper.
Yeah, the
topper.
topper.
That's an extra 1,400.
Wait, it's not it's 2,000 without her.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter. That 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 doesn't matter.
I used to like I used to like pinball machines until the Who made that what do you call
You
them?
didn't like the Who pinball machine?
Tommy. They made Tommy, didn't
Yeah,
they?
the Tommy was
someone
the
blind kid who can tell where
yeah.
the ball was by smell.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's just fucking nonsense.
By smell?
By smell, yeah. That's how Tommy found he could smell pinball.
If you would say like they could hear it, they could hear it depending on what sounds it played.
He could literally smell
said,
it.
He
Tommy.
said, well, hold on. He said
Smell.
vibration. He said vibration, sound, and smell.
Yeah,
sure, I know that's kind of beep, but what else? Other sense? are they going to save
Well,
the time?
I have
But
to
anyways,
say, the pinball machine in any arcade is the only game of skill, really. I mean, them electronic ones, back in them days, it was like
Do you
Pac-Man,
know-
Space
do you-
Invaders, and shit like that. But the
Do you know what
pinball is the only
happened in the
actual
night?
game of skill.
You
Go
know
on.
what happened in the 1960s or the 1980s? I don't remember because I'm fucking partially half. The government made
What the hell
pinball
is that?
machines illegal because they said they were a gambling machine. So this is the smallest mobile home in the world.
Yeah.
So let's go back. Let's just talk about this. So screw everything else we were just talking about. Just let's
The
talk about
windows.
this, please.
Shaping what we thought was possible in transportation. Today, we're looking at a marvel of innovation, blending eco-friendliness, practicality, and modern design. The 2025
Look at how cute this is. It's so fucking cute. I want one so bad.
electric trike with a tiny...
But it's so not practical, I don't think, for anything other than like, maybe like putting in a. I don't know, but here, let's crack on with this.
House. Welcome back to MVP Auto, where we showcase groundbreaking vehicles, and this electric trike might just be the most unique vehicle we've covered yet.
Yeah,
With its
probably.
sleek, futuristic look and impressive
Probably.
versatility, this trike is redefining how we think.
Just look at that fucking shite, bro. If I'm gonna say this, and that
could
looks
live
like
with
the
that.
most. That looks like the most awesome travel van ever. I'm gonna put it that way because I want to say I want to say like Romania, Romano style. But is that racist? Is that because I know the G word? I know the G word is.
Yeah, I think it is kind
Right?
of based on the wagons
Right,
that the travelers used to use.
Am I saying that the right? Yeah. So like the traveling caravans, right? This would be like the modern version. I sure. What I again, if I said something wrong, I am not trying to. But I think it's like the traveling caravans.
You can't say gypsies or pikeys anymore.
Thank you for fucking saying it when I was trying to not. No, I'm just kidding. I that's exactly what I was. But no, you know what I'm saying? Like the European traveling caravans. This is the personal version for one person to do this, right? If you were in a caravan of a traveling thing, right? A community, let's put it that way, right? Then this is cute. And
You're not going to keep up with. Not going to keep up with the rest of the group.
I don't know how fast or slow it goes. Anyways, I thought this was cute as beep, if you know what I mean. And like, I would totally get one, and I want one so bad. But although I couldn't do anything really with it, because in the Americas where I live, to get anywhere is so far that like this would not be practical with these windows for sure. But if I just needed to go like to a farmer's market up the street and like open this up and sell like some of my wares,
The windows are gothic, so I thought it'd be right up.
yeah.
yours.
Well, are they okay? I'm gonna say
they're
gothic,
gothic,
although I
yeah.
don't think they're gothic because there's not enough other colors in there, and I feel like they're more like Romanian stained glass.
Right.
Because they use very, very basic colors, very basic lines in their stained glass. Unless, again, I'm not trying to be racist, and if I'm saying anything wrong, anybody beat the shit out of me because I am not. But let's crack on. Let's crack on with how cute this is. And we're just gonna look at this just a little bit more, honey. And it's pedal driven. Yeah, and so that's what I'm waiting for. We're going to show how cute this is. This is how cute it is.
That's not inside that. No fucking way.
That's not it. That's not it.
Fucking way.
No fucking way is that inside that.
No,
little
it
fucking shed.
like if
not
this is
it.
the inside, then you have found the TARDIS.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Because this is so much bigger.
Let's see. Let's see.
Wait. No.
Hold on. Let's see if they claim it.
It folds out. It folds out. if you look on the right side of the glass door in the back, you can see that
that's
bit
what
is
she
put,
said.
you can
That's
push
what
it back
she said.
in.
That's what she said. Okay, so watch.
Even
Let's
that-
let's watch and listen and actually let's actually dive into this.
Electric motor system, giving it enough torque and range to handle both city commutes and longer road trips. Its lightweight frame, built with durable composite materials, ensures that it remains highly efficient without sacrificing strength or stability. Unlike traditional trikes or small campers, this one integrates form but truly sets this trike in a way that's both tiny house feature and beautiful. Compact.
Yeah, that's not inside.
It's
that,
AI.
whether
This
it's
is
folded or
AI.
not.
This is AI made.
That's
did
AI,
you hear the
and the
double
AI
speak?
fucked up, I think.
Did you hear the double speak? Yeah, this totally.
Yeah.
And yeah, look at how small this is. Look at how small this is right
Well,
here.
yeah.
And I'm
Look at
just
the
gonna
seat.
mute
No, but
it.
I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, and it made well. See, the thing is, look again. It's AI generated. Look, watch. There's one window. There's one window. Now there's two windows, and the door's here now. And then, yeah, I know this is totally AI generated.
The idea is fun. It's a fun idea, and I actually think it might be possible to make something like this, but it'll be a slow vehicle, and it also has no place for any batteries or anything.
Usually, if they're 6 foot long,
yes,
you can have a bed in there for a normal person. If you're a freak like you, Brendan, this is like 6 foot.
Yeah, I probably could.
Then
I'd have to sleep. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Exactly,
brainless
Wait.
just
Holy
towers
fuck!
over
Liv.
me.
Please take it off that pause screen. Holy fuck!
No, I'm leaving that on there until you let
She
me
looks
start.
possessed, doesn't she?
Wait, wait.
You're showing
we
a new
don't-
Exorcist?
I don't. Wait, you all don't sleep upright in a coffin in a corner of. Never mind. Let's crack on.
Not
Let's just go
anymore.
ahead.
Disabled now.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead.
There's a new way to get your lunch delivered in Dallas. An Austin-based company is deploying robots in downtown to meet the growing demand for food deliveries. David Goins shows us what's to come in the future.
Is she real?
If you don't hear it, you'll certainly see it rolling down a downtown sidewalk.
So we are looking at autonomous delivery robots.
Robots ready to feed you,
Place an order.
provided you use the Uber Eats app to order lunch from a downtown Dallas restaurant that's signed up with Austin-based AV Ride.
The robots are designed to take care about the so-called hyperlocal delivery.
And Yulia Shevchenko says, do it.
They're a lot bigger than I originally thought they were, because for a minute I was like, I could literally just like pick one of these up and just like put it in my car. Although I know they have GPS, but I thought it was like easy to just like crack one open and just get the internal stuff. But this looks a lot more contained than I originally thought when I looked
This
at
is
this.
bigger
But
than the
still
ones
very
we
cute.
we see
the other
before.
ones. And the other ones, some of the other ones. So I think these ones actually, like, you can't really kick it over. Anyways, I like these ones a little bit more.
Can I quickly say that
And they're cute with their
you'll
little
find
eyes.
these
AV Ride's
on
robots scoot
every
along and-
military base.
Go ahead.
They're on military bases. They've been used for years, these robots, to deliver
Yeah, no,
shit.
of course. No, we
across the
already,
camp.
of course. We already know these things have been used for all kinds of things. Now it's just cool that like during the Christmas season, now you can get your freaking food and all that stuff, even though everybody and their mom's ordering weird shit on the fucking line, you know?
By the time it gets to me, it'll be fucking freezing cold. I'll have to heat it up some way.
And you know,
Go ahead.
back to you, right? Because like if I was designing that, one thing as someone designing it, would be concerned about is people picking it up and chucking it in their car. So yeah. I bet you it is heavy.
No, I bet they have.
Yeah, and
They
it's
probably
got
have a
like,
million
I
alarms.
mean,
batteries, it's
like
got motors,
it's and it's got all the cameras and all the things. So now it's made like I said, when I originally looked at this, I thought it was a little bit smaller, but now that I look at it this way, I'm like, okay, yeah, this totally makes more sense, because it's harder to fuck with one of these thingy-mabobbers, like unlike we've seen in the past with some of like the smaller, taller ones, where people can literally just like push it over, and now it's screwed.
It has 1 million alarms on it and probably GPS, so you can't nick it. You can't steal one of
Yeah,
these.
no, and what we're gonna do with it? I mean,
Oh,
it
I'm pretty
doesn't
sure someone would try.
Yeah,
Oh, of
yeah,
course they would.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But they
I
wouldn't
mean,
get away.
someone just to be an asshole.
Yeah, of course they would. And you know what? Just everybody out there that wants to try to, it doesn't have a sex port, okay? Just leave it alone. Just let it do its deliveries.
Absolutely.
So now let's get in. That it doesn't come for 2 more years until the sex ports on the delivery bots happen.
Well,
Anyways,
I believe places in the world have these drone deliveries, don't they? They'll deliver them by drone.
Yeah. The problem that they're having with them is fucking people like in the Americas with guns are shooting them down
shooting them
because
down,
they're fucking dumbasses because their neighbor gets a droned in fucking and they're like, God damn, it's the government trying to take it over.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
not gonna
your
probe me,
neighbor.
alien, with your bag full of fucking carrots hanging from you.
Yeah, and it's like, no, your neighbor who's disabled needed to get a delivery as an emergency with their medicine, got it droned in, and you literally just broke it because you're a fucking crackhead and you thought that like the government is coming to get you, and now this person doesn't get their medicine. Thanks, dumbass. Like, fucking calm down,
What
you
about
weird.
a curious? What about a curious hawk or an eagle? I wonder how many drones have been brought down by birds.
Yeah, and there actually has been a handful that we've seen. But I mean, not comparatively to the fucking weirdos that are shooting the Hicks that are shooting things out of the sky. But the other fun thing is, and we're gonna go over this next week for MAGA lunatics, I think, is the senators and the other people that are taking a video of Orion's belt. Orion's belt.
Slim,
Go ahead,
I was just quickly looking up the how many drones are taken down by birds. The first thing I found is an article.
Yes.
Eagle-eyed, the Dutch police trained birds to take down
drones.
unauthorized drones.
Yep.
Holy fuck!
That sounds like bullshit.
That's badass.
No,
Sounds
hold
badass, but
on. No, it's not. The only reason we didn't go over it is because they're talking about the small house drones. They're talking about
but still,
they're only.
still,
No, I get you.
That's still
I get
pretty
you.
cool.
No, and thank you for
Pretty
bringing
cool.
it up. No, of course, and thank you for
And
bringing
of course,
it up.
it's a cool country.
Yeah, and of course. But no, dog.
And no dog, the birds aren't wearing
dog. To
gloves.
be FYI, they're literally just taking down the small.
Yeah,
drones.
your household drones, but still, that's.
Yeah. Anyways, let's crack on with this.
These people are mad on their drones, and they just love flying them for whatever reason. And I'm going to call them dronatics. Is that
well,
not lunatics, but dronatics? I'm going to coin that word right here on Slim Living Cyborg's channel. Dronatics.
Hashtag dronatics. Whatever he hashtag it in the side chat, dog. Hashtag it.
Hashtag dronatics. They do love them drones.
Anyways,
I don't
let's
understand
crack on.
why. But
Let's crack on. I want to talk about this so bad. And we'll talk about the drone thing in the near future for a thing because I have a handful of things that I've come to. Anyways, we'll talk about it later. But let's talk about this because this I'm so happy about.
Development from Capitol Hill. CNN has confirmed that a House panel took a secret vote to release the ethics report on former Congressman Matt Gaetz.
Oh, yes.
We're going. Yeah. Maniacal laugh. We get to find out all the stuff and things.
Oh, and I'd also like to point out that, where they say make America healthy again, It is a maniacal laugh. It's more.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But
Mark Gates's partner in crime is actually in prison. Let's just say that. He's in prison now. He's doing 20 odd years.
I think Commander means more a laugh like.
Oh, let's talk about the life.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. All right, so thank y'all very much
Next week.
for being here
Slim,
tomorrow. Yes, of course.
if we're leaving,
Yes.
if we're leaving, can we use this as a outro? Because they did kill a high-ranking Russian. It's not going to copyright claim you. It's
Just
a
go ahead and play it. No, play it. Go
AI
ahead.
redo.
Okay, and I just want to say tomorrow is Crack About Conspiracies, and we have a bunch of like fucking insane shit. And we're not going to be talking about how the flat earthers proved themselves wrong going to
when are we going to do that?
We're doing that next week. I think Tuesday is probably when we're going to do that. I'm waiting for more content to come out. And once they get back, so that I can go over all of this stuff. But we're almost there. So anyways.
But Jism's already being a massive fucking prick now with his videos.
Okay. And so we'll have to go over
he's
all
a
this stuff.
jism.
He is definitely, for sure. And there's a handful of other flat earthers that are fucking flipping their shit over it as well. Like CC. But anyways. And Daniel Pratt. But anyways. Thank you all very much for being here. We're going to see y'all next bat channel tomorrow for Crackpot Conspiracies. And I have some stupid woo to go over. I have found some insanity. Let me tell you, I found new people that we have not gone over. Let's just put it that way.
But Saturday and Sunday, 3 p.m. both days. DSA, we're going to be doing stuff. I'll be posting sometime today or tomorrow.
Awesome. So make sure that if you're not subscribed to the DSA, go ahead and put that in the side of my chats right now, Commander, and go and like, subscribe, and all of the things over there. Thank you all very much for being here. We're going to get the fuck out of here. So everybody say bye.
Out of here.
Bye.